magistrate reached a verdict. I have guilty or innocent. Spare me this mockery of justice.
If it fucks up on your end, then it records the fuck ups. So as long as I don't hear you go robot, we're good.
Yeah. Okay. We'll try it. We'll try it anyway.
Yeah. Try not to be a robot.
So twinkle lights. Somebody at work was talking about those recently, and they said, they looked up design, ideas for a college dormitory room, and that was on the list, and she thought it was fucking totally ludicrous for a young man's dorm room, and I said, no, bro, those are called tiki lights, man, tiki lights.
Yeah.
And they are lit. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah, man. Well, especially if you don't. Like if you don't like to like get high and have like a nice little space for yourself. I mean, it's a little effeminate. No one's going to. I did a little Google search right now. Twinkle lights dorm room. It's looking pretty sissy, but it can be done in a manly way.
Yeah, I think so too, and I think that it's crucial to just getting high.
I think so. Yeah, or at the very just chilling out, getting some sleep. Not distracted.
Just vibing.
Calm, Yeah, calm blue ocean.
That's right. All things good. Serenity.
Yeah.
No way to transition that into Tom DeFalco.
Yeah. I was just like, so I made you read Tom DeFalco. I've been threatening to do this to you guys for a while, and I'm the opportunity emerged tonight unexpectedly. Yeah.
That's right.
Complex reasons, and I was like, all right, you want to cook? we're gonna cook some Fantastic Four. Although it's not the prime Tom DeFalco Fantastic Four that I had in mind, but I couldn't resist that cover. Yeah, well, this is a Roger Stern plot. It's a Roger Stern plot with a Tom DeFalco script, and I guess I think it's issue like 301, something like that.
Yeah, you gotta open up with that one.
Yeah. Fantastic Four 301. I don't know the year on that one, but it's got and we haven't talked about Sal, or John Buscema. I always used to say Buscema, but I hear people saying Buscema, so I guess I'll have to go with that. And I mean they're classic art style. I was curious about how you feel about it.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I did like the art. I have a hard time with the old art styles. Sometimes I just find it hard to kind of like pound through it. Mm-hmm. But I liked these panel layouts. I like that they were like very classic, like very timed, very like sort of like a I don't know, like the spacing for the panels and the number of panels is classic, very mathematical. That's kind of an old almost like, I don't know. Yeah. But I like that.
It's 6 panels each time now that I'm going through it. Oh, here's a 7, but generally speaking, it's a 6-panel grid. And he just rocks it through the whole thing. Yeah. So it gives it a real classical style, but,
he's got great expressions.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that expressions are a little vacant and generic, but I mean, like he definitely was bold with some background moments, and he's also like bold with his action. Like I don't know, his movement's really good. I was surprised by how nice it flowed, and also the dialogue was okay. The script was okay. I mean, like, I don't like the way he writes kids.
No.
Little fucking, what's his name there? Richard's baby is kind of a, I don't know. I can't tell if he's
Franklin.
Franklin's kind of a moron. But then he's also like sort of a genius savant at times also. Uncle Ben. It was dumb. And I kept reading it in like an idiot kid voice, and I don't know. I'm not sure that hit. I'm not sure that struck the right chord for me, but
yeah, it's tough to I'm tempted to compare it to Katie Powers from that Wolverine X-Men episode issue.
Oh
we read.
yeah, almost similar in the way that it's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
And the plot device wasn't necessary, but the bad guys were cool. I super dug the with the fucking brain guy.
The thinker,
intellect,
the mad thinker.
Yeah, I like the mad thinker. He's dope. He's in prison. He's like, these idiots. Iron bars do not a prison make. And then he fucking somehow, just by having thinking power, is able to psychically transport his mind into a robot body. That's ludicrous. Makes no sense, and it was awesome. And then he goes to cut a deal with the wizard, and who then basically propositions baby killing. And then he's like, what were his words? Good day, sir. Boom, explodes his android body and goes back to prison. He's like, I don't roll that way. He was a classy bad guy, and you know, I don't know. There's some awesome moments.
No, that was
Actually,
surprising.
I
that
think
was
I
hilarious.
laughed out loud. I snickered to myself in here. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was one of the moments where I wish Chris had read this, because I just think that's like, he'd be over the moon about that.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
It's concluded. Boom,
done. Incredible.
Suicide.
He's caused his android to self-destruct. Anyway, moving on to killing a kid. Oh shit.
Yeah.
And then Johnny Storm, I don't know. I know we're establishing Franklin has some kind of like vaulted powers that are problematic for the team, so on and so forth. I like the little plugs for the other stories too. Those are always great.
Yeah, there's an A plot, there's a B plot. It's all it's working. It's doing its classic stuff. You're right. The dialogue's not so bad, and I think it's because the plot is just so basic. Like I was saying, it's a Roger Stern plot, and he's a real class. I don't think we've ever had a reason to talk about Roger Stern, but he's a pretty classic. Your classic superhero writer kind of guy, and I think it comes through here.
Yeah, I think I liked it, and there was a lot of talking, but I didn't get angry like I do with Chris Claremont,
Mm-hmm.
Like there was a lot of dialogue and it filled a lot of speech bubbles, but I was into it. I was kind of flowing from panel to panel, and it was a smooth read. I don't know why or how. I'm not going to say it was great. It was definitely very dated, but it you know what, man, I don't know. This team was like the creative team's good. I can't say much about that.
I think what really tickles us though is just how perverted and absurd this comic is. Like when he captures little Franklin, he's like, at last the child is starting to awake. This special serum will force him to reveal everything he knows about his mutant abilities. Like, you don't have a better way of doing this than drugging the child that you've just kidnapped.
Well, first he drugged him first, then drugged him again.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
he's like double drugging a kid. He's a real sick fuck.
It's like he's never met a problem that he couldn't brainwash or drug. Like, this guy's like, he's a super frat boy, in like an Iron Man body.
Yeah, he has a giant penis head too. He looks like a vibrator.
Yeah. The Wizard. It's even a dildo name.
Why is he a wizard? He's not a wizard. He's just a pervert.
He's been around for a long time. He's a Stan Lee, Jack Kirby creation. So
I like when Ben just fucking absolutely kidney shots him.
Yeah, that was funny. I don't understand at all why the brainwashing helmet didn't work.
Doesn't matter.
Not quite explained. Yeah, I'm just glad it didn't. And then he fucking just wails on.
Fuck it. Yeah, he's like, with pleasure. Boom, you're done.
Yeah.
Actually, the Wizard took some hits too. Wizard took some 5-star hits. He got punched right through the back of that fucking building.
Yeah, that armor must be really good.
That's not bad. Yeah, it's got to be pretty solid. And then Reed catches him. Like, what the fuck are you doing, Reed?
That's there. I've got him. You idiot.
Yeah, congratulations,
so smart,
moron. You got
so
laser
stupid,
beamed in the face. Yeah, he was actually a super tit in this movie. He like traumatized his own child by putting him in like a fucking science device and starting a big fucking family fight with Ben. That was disturbing. And he's like, am I shrugging my fatherly duties for my quest for science? Fuck yeah, you are, Reed, you asshole.
You have been your whole life.
Don't hate me, like, Mama. Uncle Ben. I don't know.
And actually, what this book does a very bad job of is, like, the issue before this, even though, like, it's stated explicitly, but the issue before this, Johnny Storm marries Alicia Masters, and that's why Ben's all fucking butthurt. And it kind of points to that, but somehow, like, Ben's rage and irritation isn't quite explained. You just think that he's just pissed off for no good reason, and like,
it's true. Yeah, I didn't pick that up at all. I just thought he's just getting angrier.
Yeah, well, that's what
he's got kind of a good plot. Like, he's got kind of, I don't know. I've always felt like Ben had reason to be a fucking angry bastard.
I think so, and it's one of the reasons I don't know. Actually, this might be a good chance to, like, how do you feel about the Fantastic Four? Have we ever talked about this?
No, I don't know that we have. I dislike the Fantastic Four. I think that they're impossible to write. They're dynamic. I mean, like, I don't know. I've seen and I feel like that's not unknown. They're neat on paper, and if you say the ideas out loud, you're like, that's a no-fail superhero story. But then I feel like the movies prove it. You can put together like a 5-star cast and a big fucking budget, and you can go back to all the source material, and you can put down whatever fucking story you want. It's gonna be fucking stupid.
That's
it makes me sad, but but prove me wrong.
I think I could. I now that I'm thinking about it, we have talked about this, and we were talking about how difficult it is to do, like, the families. We talked about it during WandaVision for just a short bit, and we were talking about how the Incredibles was probably the best Fantastic Four, like, movie comic version of the family superheroes.
Yeah.
But I think the Fantastic Four, there's been good moments. Like, I think it's not just on paper, in the same way I think it suffers from Hulkitis, where, like, how could the Incredible Hulk fuck up? How can you just do, like, bad Hulk comics? And, like, I think it's because it's serialized entertainment. But you could very easily, like, the Fantastic Four, they should be going to new dimensions, and there should be, like, really psychedelic art associated with them, and complex family drama. I don't know. I think in, like, limited bits, you could do a really good.
I've seen some Allred art of Fantastic Four. I don't know if he just did covers for them a couple times, or if he actually has dipped in. But I would be very interested in his. I was very interested in his Silver Surfer, and I would be very interested in a Fantastic Four. I feel like he lends himself to it. Actually, he's not unlike this artist, really.
Yeah. Allred's very, very classic, but also very pop art. Somehow also avant-garde.
Yeah, I think he can handle the psychedelics. I agree with that. I think that, like, I don't know. I think maybe if it's like an open and shut story, and you shy away from rebooting, sometimes I just think the reboots just fucking don't do anything anymore. Like, rebooting Spider-Man. Yeah, we've beat that to death too. It's fucking annoying, man. Uncle Ben dies. Like, I don't know. You don't need it.
Yeah,
you don't need it. I don't want to see Martha Wayne get shot again.
They don't need to go into outer. Yeah, we don't need them to go to outer space and get gamma rayed or cosmic rayed or whatever. But
yeah, I don't get to see Ben be a handsome guy and be like, oh, I'm so sad about being Ben. Like, fucking okay, it's fine. We already know that.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what they do going forward, and there's some good Fantastic Four stuff out there. I think it's too strong a property to not have, like, some gems some
Hey,
diamonds in the rough.
you know, speaking of which, I know you're not a big fan of the whole Disney Marvel thing, but they just released a Phase 4
I saw
trailer and did a big fucking Fantastic Four logo on top of it.
Yeah, I
Sort
saw
of
the
a little teaser, but they didn't give you anything. They didn't throw you any bones.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll see what they do with it. I'm not especially excited, but I'm more excited. I want to watch that really dark Fantastic Four movie. If we're gonna watch anyone, I want that one where like the Thing is some sort of like special forces secret or some shit like that. It seems like completely tone deaf for the property, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Is that the more recent one that was like a big
I
failure?
think
And it was really dark. Like they all went to like some chasm in space and basically died.
Yeah.
Like, and Doom was like resurrected as some horrible other dimensional demon.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Was that that's a 4-star right there.
Is that from 2015 or is there one even like later than that?
I don't think so. I think that is the newest one. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I would. If we're ever gonna.
Myself, I prefer the Chris Evans Human Torch one because I like the guy that played Thing, even though it was fucking pretty campy. Those were pretty bad. Right. But they did a double dose. They did a 2 movie with the second one was the Silver Surfer.
Yeah. I recall.
Yeah, you don't want to go back there too often. I don't think I've seen them since they were released, but I don't know why, but I vouch for them.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe someday we'll have a Fantastic Four special in anticipation of the new upcoming 2024 release.
You know what I'd like to do too? Maybe a little Heroes Reborn. See what Jim Lee lays down for us. Huh?
That's well, didn't you just say you didn't want another reboot?
Let's read a reboot. Do a reboot on that.
Yeah, reboot. And then we'll watch Reboot. That'll be great. You fucking remember Reboot?
I remember Reboot. Yeah.
Yeah, that got cool at the end. I think like later seasons. I was surprised to discover that Reboot didn't quit, and then that it kind of got awesome. But those first seasons are real rough. I don't know what your memory of those are.
Yeah, like I don't think a lot of people even like Reboot. It's hard to even find information on that show.
Well, it's such an unfortunate name. Like if you Google Reboot, right? Like what are you gonna get? Probably
there it is. Yeah, and I remember there was like a bad AI and
Megabyte or some shit like that.
Super good reviews.
Yeah, I remember watching some episodes that were just like they kind of blew me away, but I didn't get to. I forget the circumstances, but I caught some episodes and I just couldn't commit to tuning in at the special time and place. That was back then when you had to tune in at a special time. Remember those days?
Yeah. No, I remember like enjoying this for some weird reason. I bet you it's fucking hard to watch now.
It might be. Definitely, yeah. Some of it's probably pretty fucking embarrassing. That art's.
So I'm gonna go back and watch that shit. I'm gonna go back and watch Beast Wars. Fuck that.
Oh, now you're fucking talking. Now you're speaking my language. But enough about that. So,
all right, okay, that's for another time.
Now all we need is a little energon and a lot of luck.